Hi, so this is going to be the contact lens demonstration video, and I'm just going to show you how I take them off and how I put them on because I am wearing them right now. So first, if you did not watch my All About Contact Lens video, you might want to check that out before you watch this because this is like a continuation of that where I show you how I do them. And the contact lenses I use are CooperVision's Pro Clear Toric Soft Contact Lenses, and these are for people with astigmatism. And I have a prescription, and I will put that in the description bar just because like there are abbreviations and numbers, and it's very hard to just tell you. But I do have very strong prescription, so I'm not the ideal like teenage eye prescription. I have very bad eyes, but the contact lenses case I use is the Bausch & Lomb Sightsavers contact lens case, and they come in 3 packs, and this is the brand name, and they're good quality, but they cost less than other brand names, and I think it's like $3, so it's like $1 each case, and it lasts a whole month, so yeah. And so this is for the right eye, and this is for the left eye, and it has little bumps to tell you this is the left eye. So it has the writing and the color to tell you which one's left and which one's right. But for me it doesn't matter because both of my eyes have the same prescription, so that's really good. I used to have different prescriptions for each eye, but now I don't. So I'm going to show you how I take them off. So first you need to clean your fingers, particularly these 2 fingers, your index fingers and your thumbs. So I'm going to wash them. I don't wash them with water. I don't wash them with soap because I'm afraid that the soap will cleanse my fingers and then transfer to my contact lens, which transfers to my eyes, which causes my eyes to sting. So I don't wash them with soap. You can if you want to, but I don't. And then you open the lens case. Actually, you would do this first just so you don't get like any dust on the outside of the contact lens case onto your fingers that are supposed to be clean. And then you open your contact solution bottle, and I use Kirkland's multi-purpose solution. They're really cheap and really great value. So, and then I open this, and I start with my right eye just because that's how I am. I'm right-handed, so I start with my right eye. You should start in a place that you're familiar with and always start that way. So you go like this, and you pinch a little in the center of your eye, and then you grab it, and then you place it into the right spot, and then you put solution into the line that's on the inside of the case. And then usually the case is on the countertop, but just to show you, I hold it up. And then you do the same thing to the other eye, and put it in there, and then you put the solution, and with experience you'll learn how to do this more quickly. Like I just did that really quickly, but before it took me quite some time. I had to like look in the mirror to do this, and usually you just go into the center, avoiding your pupil. You just touch the contact lens, and that's with more experience. And so yeah, and if your eyes feel dry, hold on, I just dropped it. Okay, if you have dry eyes, then you should use some eye drops after you take out contact lenses, because contact lenses, they require moisture. So they take some of the natural moisture from your eyes. So your eyes might be a bit dry when you first get contact lenses or when you first use contact lenses. Now my eyes have adjusted to the feeling of contact lenses in my eyes. So yeah. And then you just screw the corresponding caps to the case, and you let it sit in the solution. You let your lenses sit in the solution for at least 6 hours so that they replenish and moisturize and clean up. So they disinfect so that they're ready for the next use. And then you close your solution and you just set it aside. And usually I've done this at night or when I know I'm done for the day and I just sit at home and wear my glasses. So let's say this has been sitting for 6 hours, so I will, I just dropped it. I will unscrew first with the right side because I started with it, and so I start with it again, lay it on the countertop upside down, do the same thing, lay it on the countertop, and it might be hard to unscrew sometimes just because it's a contact lens case and it sometimes gets jammed, so you're going to have to deal with that sometimes. And you open your solution and then you wash your fingers again, and then you dry it on a washcloth. And usually, sometimes I have problems with certain washcloths because they're too linty. So yeah, as you might have noticed, I didn't check for lint when I took off my contact lenses because I just come into contact with the contact lens and take them out, so it doesn't really matter if I had lint on my fingers. But when you try to put them in, it is very important that you don't have lint on them. And so I'm checking for lint. And if you do have lint, I would recommend taking it off with your palm part because you don't want to just take off lint with the fingers you're going to use. So yeah, so I'm lint free, and now I go like this. I take my index finger and I take the contact lens out, and I have it on my finger right now. And that also comes with practice. And then you do this, you take your left, well, for me, I take my left fingers and I flip it right side up, and then I check for lint. So there's no lint, and then you put fresh solution on top carefully. I just put like 3 drops. Sometimes you put too much and it drops, so I'll show you what happens if you drop your contact lens. But you have this, and then you do this to your eyes, and then put it back in. And sometimes you have too much solution, so it drips from your eyes. Oops. Okay, it just came off, sorry. I have to do this again. You have to make sure that it's in your eyes first, so sometimes when you blink, it comes off. Okay, so I just dropped it, so I'll show you what it's like when I drop them. So you put the contact lens in your palm, and you put like a puddle of solution into your palm, and then you use your index finger to kind of move it around in there, try to get all that dirt off and clean it up. And make sure you have it on your finger, and then dump the solution, and then you do it again. And you repeat the process to ensure that it goes into your eye. And you'll know when it's right side up when you put fresh solution inside and it doesn't just turn back over to your finger. So yeah, and then you do it again with the left side. And do this again, and oops. Check for lint. And then do this again. Too much. Right now, I can do it without looking in a mirror, but when you first start out, you will need to look at a mirror. And you just wipe the excess solution that drops on your face with a washcloth. And that's why I recommend not putting makeup on before you put on your contact lens, because then you'll just have messed up your makeup. So now you close, actually what you do is, now the solution that was in here overnight, you drop it into the sink, and you rinse it with either contact lens solution or with lukewarm water. I usually just do it with the solution because it's easier and faster. Although it is wasteful of some of the product, I don't want to wait for the water to warm up and to wash it with this. So you just do that kind of motion and drop it in, and then I lay it flat on a paper towel area so that bacteria doesn't come inside while it dries. And then I do the same with the caps. Pour a little solution and drop it in the sink. And do the same with the other side. And then you close the solutions bottle and you're done. And now I can see while I'm talking to you guys, but it comes with experience. When I first used contact lenses, I did notice the feeling of a piece of plastic in my eyes, but over time you get used to it. Oh, I have the hiccups. Over time you get used to it, and it just becomes more natural. It becomes like your eyes. And so yeah, that's pretty much how you put them in and how you store them and everything. I hope you found this video helpful, Dillmore, and thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye!